Okay, brochachos and brochachas. Today we're gonna go to the Naval Medical Center. They're gonna be having a car meet there. And it wasn't just like Navy personnel only. I had to like do some paperwork in advance to get base access because I'm a civilian, I'm not in the military. But should be a fun one. They're gonna have like, I think they're gonna have like food, you know, live entertainment, and I think they're gonna have some like a celebrity chef there or something like that. But got the wife, got baby Lando packed up, and I think we'll go ahead and grab some McDonald's for breakfast real quick because we're pretty hungry. Maybe grab a coffee or something, and then get the game. Damn, I can't talk. I apologize. But get the day going. Had to go walk in because these drive-through lines are fucking ridiculous. But we picked up breakfast. Now we're gonna head out and head to the base.
Hello. A little bit. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Sick whips here.
Oh damn.
Damn, this lowrider is hard though.
Damn.
Doesn't look like we're gonna be seeing very many JDM cars, but some clean builds nonetheless. Yeah. Everybody's hitting the wipe downs right now. I see a pop-up headlight Miata. Finally another JDM car.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Okay. Can you go back down or around, or go this way? There's some spots down in here.
Down there?
Yeah, if you go to the intersection, make a right. I need you down right in here.
Down there?
Yeah, I have some single spots to fill.
Okay, thank you. All right, you guys, we made it. There's a lot of cars here and a lot of really sick builds, but I gotta get the child in the, I gotta get him ready, gotta get his stroller out, gotta get mom ready to go, and I gotta get all my camera gear set up. So we'll see you guys in a sec though.
Yeah, I've been dealing with that.
All right, you guys, we got to head to go get our dash card or whatever, our number, because they're giving out awards at this meet. But we're just walking by, seeing some of these sick builds. You know, we got baby Lando here with us, ready to have a good time. But this is just a preview of kind of what we got going on here. There's some really nice cars. Lots of Americans, lots of American classics. Not much JDM action, so you know, those who love JDM, might not be the video for you, but either way, if you just enjoy sick builds, like I'm a JDM guy, but I just like a nice build. I mean, there's a bunch of great cars here, like super sick. I saw one guy I know, his Z's here. I'll try to get a little interview with him later, but his Z is super clean. Bunch of beautiful builds, man. The military really brings out some of the nice stuff. You know, I'm pretty sure most of these dudes are retired veterans and stuff like that. So at least that's what it appears like. Like I said before, I'm obviously a civilian, so I just happen to hear about this because I have friends that are in the military, and then my best friend mom still kind of works for the military, like as a civilian, but she retired out of the military. So, you know, I got wind of this. I signed up, said it looked like it's gonna be a good time, which it's gonna be, but you know, we're just gonna, you know, it's a lot of cars, so it's gonna be it might be a lengthy video. I might not get to highlight each detail of all of them, but at least we'll be able to see some cool builds. We got an Evo 5 rolling in, dude. This thing is sick. He's got his kid in the back, dude. He knows what's up, dude. Family JDM life. That thing's clean. Oh, my bad. It's an Evo 6. It's an Evo 6, so that thing was sick though. That thing was super clean. Oh, then we got our boy Carlos rolling in his GTR right now too. His R32. So he just got here. He should have played too. I mean, honestly, this place is pretty packed. And then, but you know, oh, goddamn bunch of sick cars, dude. I definitely got to go check out that the Evo 6 though. That thing is sick. All right, back to waiting in line for our door card. All right, you guys, we're here with George and his, it's a 77, right?
This was a 77.
Yeah, 77 280Z. This thing's super clean. I love the, he's got a nice gray color going on it with the black hood. I mean, it's beautiful. It's immaculate. He also has a 32 GTR and then a white 240Z. But man, this thing's beautiful, gorgeous. What do you got going on in this thing, George?
So it's originally the L28 engine, and then I did a stroker kit to go to 3.1.
3.1, nice.
The 77Zs came with EFI, but the stock EFI. I ended up taking that out, and I went full carbureted.
Oh, okay.
So I had to go with 44 Makunis, and the compression is kind of high. So I usually run like 100 octane.
100? Oh my God, dude,
Yeah.
100 octane. Holy shit.
So I usually I'll probably carry, if I know I'm gonna travel like a kind of distance, I carry just like a, extra 5 gallons with me whenever I go somewhere.
Okay,
If I'm
okay.
going to like LA, but if I'm in Los Angeles, I know where I can fill up.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
Los Angeles. But you ain't getting anything like that here in San Diego. That's for
Yeah.
sure. But do you know what this thing's making to the wheels?
Honestly, no.
No? It's just fun to drive?
It's just fun to drive.
Hell yeah.
I can definitely say I've had people do a butt dyno. One person that I recommended might be like around like anywhere from like 260 to 280.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so originally these cars were like maybe like 150 horsepower.
Oh, so you almost doubled the power. I mean, this thing's, I mean, as we can see, I mean, this thing is beautiful, dude. It's gorgeous. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Z, you guys. I mean, this thing is sweet. It's got the Japan plates on there.
Yeah.
How long have you owned this guy for?
Since 2017.
Since 2017?
Yeah, I got it originally from Riverside, and then when I moved to Japan, that's when I did the engine build.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's my actual plate from when I was in Japan.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
sick, dude. So you built the engine out in Japan. That's actually badass.
Yeah, so I went with a shop called T-Speed, and then they worked closely with Kamiari. So I had the forged internals. I had the cylinder head ported and polished. Because it is, pretty hopped up. It's like, I know most people do swaps, LS swaps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's no way to do an LS swap and have the same register in Japan. That was not.
Oh, yeah, dude. Shocking is pretty strict.
Yeah,
So.
I wanted to make sure I passed shocking because I didn't know how long I was going to live there. So it was like, it ended up being about 4 years.
Oh, you lived in
living
Japan
there.
for 4 years. What part of Japan did you live in?
I lived in Yokosuka area.
Okay.
So Kanagawa, Yokosuka, but my house was closer to Kamakura side.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. I don't think many people can say that they have their left-hand drive Zs built out in Japan. I mean, that's cool.
Shop sales, the only one that came by.
It's like, oh yeah, this is the only dude.
Yeah.
But and then everybody else with their right-hand drives. I mean, that's super cool though, and it's a really unique story. And it's sick that the plates are your actual old plates from when you lived there. Like that's pretty unique, dude. That's cool, man. Was it difficult getting all the taking it to Japan, getting it registered there so you can use it while living there?
So I would say the most difficult part was like learning about shocking and just like little different things. So like my wheels are, I know here in the States, people don't really care about, I don't want to say they don't care, but like they could have rep wheels and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like Japan, they were not a fan of rep wheels, especially when it came to shocking.
Yeah, it's a whole safety standard thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't know what those rep wheels are exactly made out of, so they got a list of registered wheel manufacturers that will pass their safety standards.
Exactly. So like initially I had some rep like Watanabe style wheels, and once I was trying to go through shocking, it's like, oh, Jorge-san, you need to change your wheels. I'm
Damn.
like, oh, okay. So I went to the actual office of Watanabe, and then I requested to get some wheels made for me. So that's like probably one of the best things about being there. I think the other part where I had to learn was the smog exemptions. Like there isn't a smog exemption, but the smog test there is a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go through the process of doing the cold start, and then let everything heat cycle. Then they keep the car overnight. So I had to go from Kanagawa to Tokyo Prefecture, and then it cost about $2,000 for them to do the whole smog.
Dang, dude, 2 G's?
Yeah, so after that you have up to 3 attempts to get it to pass. Mine was able to pass on the 3rd attempt.
Okay.
So,
on the last try, dude. Dang.
Yeah,
Was it worth it going through that entire process to be able to drive your Z in Japan?
Yeah, it's like because most people that I met, people if they live there long term, they're gonna bring the cars anyway, and they have to do the same thing. Yeah. So it's like it wasn't anything different. It's like I meet a guy who's like, oh, even though he's Japanese, he's like, I did the same thing. I brought my car here from somewhere else. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's just a standard. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
it's just like, well, it's like it's my only car I was driving for a while, so I was like, I need a car to drive.
Yeah.
So I drove this as my daily. I did get a Honda Civic Hybrid while I was out there, and then I sold the Honda Civic Hybrid, and then I ended up getting the 32 GTR. So
He said the Civic was too basic. I think I need a GTR.
Yeah, so while this was getting rebuilt, that's when things started kind of happening. I started planning more. So, but I could open up the hood real quick.
Okay, yeah, sick, dude. Appreciate it. I mean, as you guys can see, this thing is very clean. Super cool story behind it too, man. I would have never expected that this went out to Japan. This thing's cool. Like I see, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, that put Japan plates on their like old Datsuns and stuff like that, but they never touch the streets of Japan. These are his actual plates. And let's see what we got underneath the hood. I mean, clean work in here. Dang.
I do feel bad because it's like it's not as clean as I wanted it to. Because
you know what, dude? All that matters is that we love the cars, bro. They don't have to be super sparkly and clean. The fact that you drive it is the best part.
Thank you. But yeah, like I said, this car was originally a white colored car, and it's like I found a shop here in San Diego, and I did get it repainted this color, but it was like a cheaper paint job, so it's like I want to revisit this in the future.
It's, you know what, for a cheaper paint job, it's still not too bad. I mean, it looks a lot better than, you know, most people's that you see. So this thing is beautiful though.
Thank you.
The engine build on it is super nice. The interior is very clean. Overall, just like a clean build, dude, and I'm glad we were able to get together so I can check it out.
Thank you.
Maybe, and then down the line we'll get your GTR, maybe your other Z too, you know, depending on how it goes. But I mean, beautiful, dude. You can tell they put a lot of care into building this.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot of planning. Like this, I think one of the coolest things was the shop. They did a few things for me for free. So especially with the Mikuni carbs. So originally I bought a carburetor set called OER, and those are 45 millimeter carbs, but they had these in storage. So they had a little issue with tuning the OERs. Now OERs are not bad carbs, but they were just more familiar with the jetting when it comes to Mikunis.
Okay.
So Mikunis usually cost around like $3,000.
Dang.
Yeah, but the guy gave them to me for free. He's like, oh, he's like, they work. And he's like, we got them tuned, and he was like, you're a nice guy, Jorge-san, so we'll just give them to you. I was like, oh, cool, thank you.
Dude,
So
that's sick.
He gave me that, and then I had a brand new dashboard put in because my old one was cracked. So when they took it out, it just fell in pieces.
Gotcha.
And so
Damn.
when I did get the dashboard, they was like, oh, we'll install it for free. I was like, okay.
Damn, this sounds like some good people, dude. You got hooked up, man.
Yeah, so
you know, that just goes to show sometimes being like just a nice person, just being kind, open, and just willing to, you know, conversate, or even just, you know, like compliment their work and stuff. It can go places, guys. This is your reminder to just don't be like assholes, man. You know, showing some kindness. It's free, and it's really not that hard. And you know, from his story, got a bunch of cool work done to his Z, and you know, like that stuff like that is appreciated. And I bet you know, it's something he'll remember, and the shop will probably remember him as a great person. So you know, that's super cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like it's funny because like I still talk to the shop pretty frequently.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because
keep in touch. That's sick.
Yeah, because for my other Z, my 71 240Z, we kind of want to work you in and kind of do something with that car. It's
Okay.
like because I know Nissan just released a dual overhead cam,
Oh, okay.
and then they pair it with the L28, so I kind of want to go that route with that car versus the single overhead cam.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that one dual overhead cam, and then there's a cross flow. So on that side, the carburetors will be here, and it's flowing across, and you could have a better exhaust. So
That'll be sick, dude. Another clean whip, man.
yeah,
That's super cool.
we'll see how it goes. It's like, but yeah, it's like a little splattered stuff over here from like water and trying to wash, and then I drive it pretty hard, so it's like I had no complaints.
Hey, if you're not driving it hard, you're not driving it right, dude. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. I'm a believer in drive your car. Don't leave it in the don't leave it in the garage. You know what I mean? This thing's beautiful though. Oh my God, look at that. Beautiful rear end. Everybody loves the booty of a fair lady V. This thing's super cool though. I mean, George, props to you, man. This is a sick car, and to hear and to know that you've got a 240 and a 32 GTR at home, bro. I mean, you got quite the collection going.
No, thank you.
Oh, sick. Well, I'm gonna, you know, let you get back to you doing you, you know, going around the meet, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to, you know, sit here and talk to me about your car because I saw it and it was clean, and I know we're in the Skyline group chat, so I was like, you know what, it'd be cool. And
Yes,
I'll
sir.
definitely, you know, when I whip out my photography camera, I'll get some cool shots of your car for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Send
Yes,
them
sir.
over your way.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
And we'll catch you around.
Okay.
Thanks, man. All right, George here's gonna turn on the Z for us so we can get a little sound test of that stroker kit he's got in this bad boy. I know the microphones never do these exhaust sounds justice, but hopefully this picks up pretty well. Oh man, it's not a full cold start, but dang, that thing sounds good. Oh, immaculate. That's beautiful, you guys. I hope that picks up because that sounds great. That sounds great. All right, George, thanks, bro.
No problem.
All right, back to walking around and checking out some cool builds. Look at this old Chevy pickup, dude. This thing's clean. He's got all the Felix the cat stuff going on. I love it. I love when they're, you know, you kind of got a themed car, and Felix the cat is definitely a cool character. So good seeing this. But oh my god, dude, look, he's got Felix the cat engraved on the motor, on the valve covers, dude. That's actually insane.
Oh, wow.
That is so cool, dude.
The colors.
Wow. And then what is that? It's got, what is that? I don't want to know what that bottle is, but I mean, dude, the attention to detail on this truck is actually super crazy. Like, this is nice. Beautiful build. Look at that. Rear end slammed down. Just gorgeous car, dude. Con Sophos Car Club. Or maybe you guys can, I don't know what that says, but if you can read that better than I can, that's the car club they're in. This thing is gorgeous, you guys. Look at this. Insane. Immaculate interior. Just a well done overall great build, you know. I don't know a lot about American Classics. I wish I could tell you guys more, but beautiful. What about you, babe? What do you think?
I really like it.
Sick, huh? What about you, Lando? What's the Lando verdict? He said it's sick.
Put them right here.
But this thing is beautiful, you guys. All right, we're gonna continue walking on, but that's the highlight of this thing. This was a stopper. I had to stop for this guy for sure. And then speaking of another themed cars, we got the Minions Mustang, dude. I think this guy's gotta have grandchildren. He's rocking the Minions Mustang, dude. The yellow and everything. I love it. It's super cute. This is adorable. Look at that. He's got his character. He's got the popcorn and the sodas. And, you know, it doesn't look like he has too much going on crazy-wise the motor. It looks pretty stock. But just, you know, a well taken care of Mustang. The yellow is beautiful. Gotta love the banana cars. Hence the Minions. I mean, he's decked out, dude. He's got one everywhere. He got one in the seat over there. Got this guy in the driver's seat. Steve 66 Mustang. Beautiful car. Super cool. Gotta love seeing the themed cars, man. I think, you know, I think it really helps with like families and stuff. People like me, we're taking our kids out here to come see these cars. And, you know, it gives them something to relate to so they can, you know, further enjoy these cars the same way we do, which is, you know, badass. And then on top of that, just having a cool classic, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, you guys, we got this beautiful Impala right here, and this is kind of, what I'm about to show you guys kind of showcases a lot of builds we do have here in San Diego. The lowrider scene is crazy out here, like super crazy. I used to live in Spring Valley back in the day, and there'd be meets at this big parking lot down the street from my place, and be builds like this all the time. So it's a little showcase of kind of what we have going on in San Diego for one of our big communities, which is the lowrider scene. So let's check this out. I mean, this thing's beautiful. I mean, as you guys can see, let's back up, get the wide shot. This thing is insane. Like, the attention to detail, a lot of these candy paint jobs, you know, are super popular out here. Like, beautiful. I mean, look at the level of engraving and detail on the grill, the valve covers, over the intake, all this stuff. Like, the video might not do it justice, but this is the level of craftsmanship that a lot of these guys go for in the lowrider scene and show off, and it's crazy. Everything from the wire tucking to just, you know, cleaning up the motor bay. I mean, look, they have pinstriping and striping throughout the entire engine bay. and it's also painted in a candy paint. It's just the small attention, like all that small stuff eventually adds up to this immaculate build. I mean, this thing is actually crazy. But this gives you guys a good look into what we have going on. Even the mirrors underneath the hood, look at that. To let everything reflect. To the upholstery on the interior. I mean, look at the trim along the seats. Engraved, everything. And you can see tucked away in the back is the speaker system. It's not focusing right now. It wants to be a butt, but look at this. Just the level of, look at that, from the steering wheel engraved all the way down to the center console. Just insane. Beautiful build, immaculate car, and it's a good highlight of what we have going on. One of our biggest scenes down here in San Diego. And I hope you guys see this. You know, I'm a big JDM guy, but you know, you see this and it's off the charts, dude. Running. Usually, I can't tell. I think that is a hydraulic system. Yeah, so hydraulic system on the back as usual. I couldn't tell for a second if it was air or not, but even to the tail lights. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but also engraving on the chrome for the tail lights. Tire cover. Just everything together adds up to just a beautiful car. And you know, we all can appreciate cool builds like this, whether it may be a car that we're not totally into or not. It's just overall, it's just super sick. Let's see what the family has to say. What do you think, baby?
I really like this one.
Sick, huh?
Oh yeah.
You wish we had a car this cool, huh? Sick. What about you, Lando? Does Lando give the nod of approval? He said yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. He does. All right, let's move on to the next car. I have no idea. I won't bore you guys too much with my face as we, you know, I like talking to the camera, but at the same time, there's so many cars here. I just kind of have to at least give walk-bys and showcase to you guys like what kind of stuff you got going on. Because then we got this. Look at this. You have a small glimpse, but this guy's got him and his family painted on the side of the doors. Like, it's stuff like this. As you can see, another like low rider type build, but you see that got the Familia on the side of the doors. Super cool. Got an MX-5 over there, Miata. They also love their Felix the Cat, apparently. Got another Felix the Cat here, propping up the motor, or I mean the hood. But super cool. You can see that style of paint though is very popular amongst the lowrider community. Super cool. Oh, look at this. We got a whole movie prop and stuff set up for the Bel Air. This thing's sick. Got Marilyn Monroe, got the Hollywood, you know. Sometimes it's creating the scene of, you know, where your car came from. You know, stuff like that. It's super cool. Love it. And then, ooh. And then we got the NSX. Oh man, this thing's sick. It's an Acura. It's from here. It's left-hand drive. But beautiful car. Always gotta love the NSX. With the NA1 with the pop-up headlights. I prefer, that's the body style I prefer over the fixed headlights. I don't know. There's something about the sleekness of when the headlights just cover during the day. It just, I don't know. I think it helps the body lines of the car. And it's beautiful. That side duct intake for the brakes. He's got some carbon fiber on the interior for the center console. Very nice. This is a very clean example of an NSX. It's good to see these cars still in good shape and see them out and about. Beautiful. I love the gray color he's got going on as well. You know me, I love JDMs. Like I said, there's not many here, so I'm gonna highlight the ones I definitely see that I like. And gorgeous. Looks like stock ride height and everything. The aftermarket wheels on them, it's hard to tell. There's very little room between these cars. Hard to tell what wheels he got going on, but they are nice. Let me see if I can get a little. Oh, there we go. HRE Performance. Beautiful. You can see more lowriders. Which one? This blue guy? Oh, my wife says she's a fan of this guy right here. She likes the blue on this. Another candy paint job. Beautiful pinstriping. think this is a Buick. I'm not 100% sure. Again, horrible with American classics, but let's see what it says. Oh, it's an Oldsmobile. Look at me. I know nothing. I know nothing. But very nice. Cool interior. The like crystal style like steering wheel. Super cool. And I know a lot of people in California choose to modify these older cars because they can get away with a lot more. So, you know, they go all out on these things. And then some of them have had these from forever, so they maybe didn't pay a premium for them, like for one of these classic cars. But it could have been something they've had in the family for a long time, and then it's just been a family project. That's super common with the lowrider scene of just, you know, family builds and families getting together just to have that car that they take on Saturdays or Sundays to the car meets, and, you know, just go hang out, you know, chill with the familia, enjoy their times as we all do as car people. Super cool. Yeah, this is sick. Beautiful. Kind of run down. Got an S2K. We'll take a look at that in a second. Some of you are probably like, why are you stopping for those basic JDM builds when you got stuff like this? I can't help it, man. I love Japanese cars. But, you know, just highlighting some stuff. This thing's LS swapped. This thing's cool, man. Beautiful car. Lots of Chevys out today. Lots and lots of Chevys. Got a bug. But let's check this out over here. This is a pretty clean looking S2K. Ooh. Wide body. I like the front. I like the grill he's got right here. His front bumper's super sick. It's got a little raised up, which I don't blame him. Roads out here in California are horrible. Carbon diffuser. Super sick. It's a nice build. Just clean, you know. Got good stuff going on. I wonder if it's an AP1 or AP2. I can't tell. I don't know. Ooh, carbon fiber hardtop too. And then he's got the carbon fiber ducktail. Dogfight Arbel. This thing's clean, dude. Look at those fat tires in the back. It's actually a really nice build. Damn, look at that exhaust coming out this thing, dude. This thing's huge. Nice S2K, a beautiful example. Got the MX-5 next to it too with the super clean interior. God, I love our little Japanese coupes. Mustangs, Camaros, the Tacoma. Ah, no, this is a cool Tacoma. Or this might be a T100, old Toyota, dude. It's just clean. Oh, you're good, bro. You're chilling. Super nice. Nice, simple build. Look at this thing. This thing. Whoa. I really like this copper style, like metallic paint job he's got going on. This old Frontier, old Nissan. But I mean, look at that. Damn, look at that interior though. It's just all the work they put into some of these builds, dude. Then the hydraulic system for the for the bed. I mean, insane. Let's try to see if we can get a good look at this. Look at this. This guy's got to run 3 batteries to run his hydraulic system. I mean. But the setup is sick. Look at that. I'm hoping it's not too dark underneath that for you guys to catch the details. But even looking underneath the respray on everything, super nice. He's got the snake top. I mean, beautiful car. Look at that. I don't even know what that subwoofer does, dude. But my God, I wouldn't be surprised if he has his windows shaking about everywhere. He got the spare tire in the back with the speakers and everything. There's another, what we would put underneath kind of the lowrider scene. This is stuff they do to a lot. There's a lot of guys that do the things with the trucks, and then they have hydraulic action on the beds. There's dudes that just do it to their full suspension. But it's a super cool scene, and a lot of people do really high quality work to a lot of this stuff. Definitely a lot more patience and attention to detail than I have. I would probably never do this, or if I did, I'd pay somebody to do it, because this is just wild. But we got the pop-up headlight Miata there. Gotta love a Miata. Gotta love those pop-up headlights.
You have a side desk? No. This is an older.
Got the quick disconnect steering wheel. Very nice. NRG, of course. I'm sure y'all are like, oh, it's just a Miata, bro.
Okay. 54 first series.
Yeah, but she cleaned up. Got a nice motorcycle right here. I'm not quite sure if I should just be taking B-rolls of the long shots of cars or not, dude. You know, still new to the whole YouTube thing, but I wanted to at least highlight this meet for you guys and some of the cool cars that got brought out. And then, you know, it's just nice spending time with the family. You know, hanging out, seeing cool cars and stuff like that. You know, why not? GMC 100. Ooh, look at this Mustang, dude. Kind of cool livery on it. The fastback, super cool. Very nice car. Oh, they've seen some more lowriders going on over there. Look at that thing. That thing's sick. Beautiful cars. Yeah, let's take a look at this guy over here real quick. Heaven's Gate, 1960 Impala. Look at this. This guy's got a whole mural underneath his hood. I don't know if that's coming through, but dude, wow. His entire engine bay is one giant mural. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. A lot of them heavy focus on paint, but they also do nice builds on the motors as well. But the paint is where most of these people that do in the lowrider scene do a lot of the, you know, where they put their heart into it, dude. A lot of the custom pinstriping and just, you know, sometimes adding murals and, you know, small details that help let their build stand out. And especially since they wanted to represent kind of their family or, you know, their community, you know, the best they possibly can through the build. Yeah. Look at that, he's got a little fool up front. He's like, dude, I'm looking sick in here, man. What do you mean? Look at it, just clean example. And look at that, I love these old Impalas because they don't have a pillar here. So clean. That's their amplifier setup. Even they got pinstriping on the trunk. I mean, that amplifier setup's actually insane. I don't know what they're going to be doing with all that, but another clean example. Another clean example from the lowrider community. The wife really likes this car. The wife's a big fan of blue cars. She likes blue. She likes blue and sparkly. She'd probably think my Skyline looked way better in the Bayside blue than the white, but I like the white. We got Impalas, Chevelles, Camaros, Mustang. Just a bunch of beautiful cars. All down the lot. They got a whole section of C8s down low. I think they did section off some areas for, I guess they would say, teams, you know, people who came as groups. Those people definitely got here a lot earlier. So, but, you know, cool examples. We'll head down there to see some of those later. But, you know, like I said, this is more of a highlight of a lot of the American classics we have here, a lot of American cars. This event didn't really have a theme to it or anything like that. It's just, hey, come bring your cars, help support the military and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm always down to help support the military, so I signed up. And huge shout out to George. The yellow one? It is. Look at how bright this thing is. Very nice. Look at that. It's an interesting yellow, but it really pops. And it's just clean, well done. Old Chevy. Oh, let's check out the engine. Little highlights in there for you guys. I'm sure there's a lot of dudes out there that know a lot more about the motors in these old American classics than I do. I don't know anything. What I do know is that I appreciate the level of quality in each build. Very nice, beautiful car. We'll head down here in a bit, but here's our Corvette section, modern Corvettes. Very popular around these parts. We got this nice C6 right here. Supercharged. Very cool, very clean. Nice build. Vet to vet. I wonder if he's a veteran. Oh, and then it's cool because they got jumpers and they got like family stuff going on at this event, you know, a bunch of booths and everything. But we're gonna go ahead and walk through the event area and then roll back around to the other builds. Carlito, what's up, fool?
Good, man.
Hey, you see that Evo in that parking
Dude, it was
structure?
so clean, bro. It was
Is it in
so
there?
clean. No, I went all the way to the third floor, didn't see it.
Damn, I think he took off, dude.
Myself.
I'm pretty bummed out. I didn't, dude. He left quick.
Yeah, he looked quick.
He was like, no parking. He's like, deuces, dude. That Evo 6 was, oh man, it was so. At least I got it rolling in. I got footage of it rolling in.
That was so nice.
It looked sick. I'm bummed he didn't stay, but
people that parked behind me told me I gotta move because the MAs had told them there can't be cars parked there. So
yeah. So I was actually about to hit you up because I was feeding them and I saw them talking to the other dudes and I was like, hey, I better. But then you showed up and I was like, oh, he's good, never mind. And then you moved. Yeah, I was like, whack. But they got some sick builds here. There's an NSX like way down there.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw a nice little S2K there too. I can't remember what kind of body kit it is though.
It's nice. Whatever it is, it's nice, dude. I don't know the S2K body kits too well, but it was clean. I was like, oh.
I'll find the owner, I'll ask him, but.
Yeah. No, did you see George Z?
I saw it.
Yeah, that thing's sick, dude. I did a little interview with him.
I didn't know he had a gray one. He has a white one. Have you seen his white one?
I haven't seen his white one, and I haven't seen his GTR either, but I saw his.
Well, his
that
GTR
Z6.
is down. It says turbo's high, a little bit of leaking oil.
Yeah, I think he said he got it figured out yesterday.
Yeah, he got it figured out, but he put it on storage. And then his white seat, that thing will blow your mind.
Yeah?
That thing is so clean.
Yeah?
I think he went for like a full original rebuild.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I told him, I was like, hopefully another time I'll be able to get him, get that car and then get. All right, we're back around to the bottom where they got another, more cars being showcased. I shouldn't say the bottom, it's just literally like an aisle over, but it's a little change in elevation.
The car's the main.
Ooh, that Barracuda's nice. I like the white.
And then you have
I'm a fan of
Dirty
white
Crazy
cars.
Larry. You ever seen two-lane blacktop? So two-lane blacktop's painted.
Ooh, the green on this. It's like a emerald. Oh, I'd say more like a forest green. This seems really nice.
It's got Dennis
It's old
Wilson.
Bel Air, sick.
Drive the F-55.
Super clean. I actually really like this color. But, very nice. Give you guys a sight into the interiors of some of these classic cars. Beautiful. Sometimes you just have to wonder though how often these cars actually get driven by their owners. Sometimes I have noticed a lot of them only make them out to meets every once in a while. They're actually not like driven on a daily. That's different for the lowrider scene. The lowrider scene, those guys, I see them driving these things all the time. Like every weekend they're out doing something with the family. But a lot of these old classics, I don't know, they don't get the love that they deserve. They don't get to see as much road action as they want. And I get it, they're trying to, preserve, their cars. But I just think these things should be on the road. Ooh, this orange on this Mustang is really nice. This is very nice. Look the way that shines off the sun. I really love this paint color. This is cool. What do you think of that paint, babe?
Huh?
What do you think of the paint on that guy?
Which one?
The orange one right here, this
I
orange
like it a
Mustang.
lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely a unique color for a Mustang, but it's really nice. This thing's sick. Here's the engine bay. Look at this is a beautiful car. He's got his extinguisher in the front, dude. Oh. Very nice.
Thank you.
This is your Mustang right here?
Yeah.
What is the color?
Called Candy Tangerine.
Candy Tangerine. You heard it here, you guys. Candy Tangerine. This is a beautiful color, man. Beautiful
Thank you.
choice.
The sun helps it too.
It does. It really does. It shines well, dude. This thing's nice. Beautiful. Candy Tangerine. Keep that in mind, dude. What if my Skyline was that color? Beautiful GTO. Got a more modern Mustang. Supercharged. A little highlight on that, yeah. Cool. Shelby, 2005 Shelby Tribute. An old F-250. This thing's cool, man. This has got to be like the 70s or something. Oh, I like the stripes they got going. Kind of gives me a Toyota vibes, but super cool nonetheless. Oh, let's see the years what they got here. Oh, it's a 72. It's a 72 F-250. I drive an 04, a lot newer, not as cool, but this thing's sweet, very clean. My truck is way filthier than this, but a cool truck nonetheless. Let's get that interior real quick. Very sweet. Look at the peach color they got on this. 38 Ford. It's a very interesting color. I really like it. It's cool. What do you think of that peach, babe? This is like peach color on this old Ford.
It's nice. It has a different color with the glasses.
What do you think, Lando? You liking some of the cool cars we got going on here? He does. He loves them. He's like, dude, why isn't your F-250? Yeah, the F-250's sick. He's over here wondering why my car doesn't look this immaculate, and I said, I got money like that, man. Down the line. Oh, this 38 Studebakers, cool. You don't see these a lot. Look at that. Let's get that front action. Front end of these cars are cool. He's got his engine being shown down here. Very nice, very well taken care of. With the suicide doors. Oh man, gotta love that about some of these older American classics. Super cool. I got a buddy who's got an old Continental, dude. It's LS swapped. It's pretty sick, but he's also suicide doors. It's just so cool. More Chevys, more Fords. Ooh, look at the color on this Mustang. This is nice. It's nice. Yeah. The wife approved. She said this is a cool one. Dude, what the? Is this a modern Coyote? It is. Oh my god. That's a sick swap. That's so cool. And it's supercharged. Oh my god, dude. Powered by Ford. This is a sick build. Wow. That's really cool. Look at that. Modern 5.0 in this old Mustang, dude. Mach 1. What is that? It's a 69. He's got Carl's Jr. order 69, dude. That's old right there, too. That old Carl's Jr. Order thing. This is a nice car, man. That is cool. Ooh. Beautiful cars. That's super sick that it's swapped with the Coyote with the 5-liter. That is super cool. I can't get over that. That's actually sick. That makes the list for one of my favorite builds right now, because that's a really cool swap. You know, honestly I think more older Mustang owners should do swaps like that, but I think that's like personally my first time I've seen one swapped with Coyote. I'm pretty sure it might be common. I don't know, but I don't see it that often. I mean, I only get out to meets every once in a while, but you know, I think it's badass.
Here, I'll dust it off for you.
Beautiful. This is gonna be a long vlog. Sorry, you guys. Listen to me talking, not knowing anything about a lot of these cars, but either way, here we are. Here's the C8 Corvette section. Everybody's little takes on all this. He's got the carbon fiber front lid. He's got carbon fiber canards. You know, he's got the, I don't know what kind of spoiler that it is. Don't really care. But this thing's cool. A lot of these are cool. You know, the C8s. They're cool cars. You know, I probably would never buy one. I'd never own one, but they are cool. I mean, performance-wise for the price, I mean, they're hard to beat. Got some C7s right here. I like the theme he's got going on with this. Weapon X, dude. That's cool. Little wrap going on this guy. Look at all these. Oh, look at this, dude. Motors. Oh, he's got all the paint match going on. Now this is clean, dude. Another C7, a convertible, but I do like the all-around paint match. And then he went with the chromies. Nice. This is a nice C7. More. Let's go back to the other side. Get back to the classics. Sweet. Got the carbon fiber hood. Very cool. The Lambo doors.
Like maybe an Impala.
Ooh, look at this guy. The 62 Porsche. Look at this. This is cool. Very small. This thing is pretty badass. Let's see. Porsche 356B Super Coupe P6. Here's a little highlight for you guys about some of the stuff, maybe some of the history of this car. But this thing's cool. I really like this car. This thing's cute, man. Rocking around. Oh, he's got the in and out antenna. Look at that, in and out soda for his antenna. That's very cool. He's got a certificate of authenticity on the front of his car. I mean, look at this. I think this is a little unique car. I've never seen one of these in person. This thing's super cool. Look at that. Cool. I wonder how long he's owned this thing for, dude. This thing's pretty sweet. I like the red too. Very nice. And everything kept pretty period correct. I mean, just the interior. I mean, it looks like it's just well taken care of. I mean, the seats look like they're a little worn, but they might be the originals. Who knows? But very nice example of a Porsche. I think actually mostly on this end is C8s. Look, they got a whole row of these things too. There's a ton of them. This must be the Chevy side, because it's Chevy. Probably Chevy the rest of the way down, which is crazy. Look at this guy. Okay, here's another cool highlight build. This dump to the ground. Again, lowrider. He's got the Pirate with the 2 guns smoking on the front, little mural to introduce you to the engine bay, which is very clean. Has some engraving on the carburetor, on the valve covers, it looks like too, just small stuff, you know. Motor, just this one's more a little simpler, but still very clean. I think he put more of the work in the paint job, and the paint job is really nice. Look at the roof right here. I'm hoping the sun's doing this justice so you guys to see. Here's his hydraulic system, which is engraved, of course, in true lowrider fashion. I mean, even the truck bed is really nice. The wood in it, you know, very clean, well stained. I like the color. Contrast just enough. And then look at his rear bumper. He's got like some sort of battle going on. I'm sorry my shadow's kind of getting in the way, but got the trains and everything. I wonder what this is supposed to depict, but very cool, very clean, and well done. Let's get a little interior shot for you guys right there. There's some embroidery on the door cards. That's cool. Very nice old Chevy. Oh man, it's really nice to get out and just, you know, with the wife in Lando, have some fun, see some cool builds, and, you know, just enjoy these cars. And, you know, I'm glad that people are keeping the love for these alive, because we need to do it as a community. Ooh, we got the Mandalorian C8 or what? This is a C7. No, this is C8. He's got the Mando up front. That's cool. Look at this 99 Porsche right here. This thing's pretty cool. Clean. Nice interior. A little more modern Porsche, you know. These things are still cool nonetheless. I mean, this is a 99, and the styling for Porsches, I don't know, for me personally, feels like it hasn't changed a lot over the years, but they're still cool cars. I appreciate them and what they are. But, you know, you definitely know a Porsche when you see one. Very cool. Let's continue down the road. Just beautiful examples. I'm sure some of y'all will see some builds you were like, oh, you should have stopped and recorded that, giving me more details. But, you know, I can't stop at all of them, or else I'm going to end up with a 5-hour video. We've almost made our entire way through. We're kind of heading back to where we parked the car. We're at the end where we parked, because we were late too, so, you know, we didn't exactly make it in at the best time, but we got a parking spot. I know a lot of people that didn't, unfortunately. More cars came than I thought they would, but either way, it's nice to see everybody out and just having a good time. And then let's get back. So here we are at the last row of cars. Beautiful Mustang. That one is barely stock, but kept in well shape. This guy's cool. This is giving me Batman vibes right here. Very sick. This old 59 Chevy. This is cool, man. Look at that, dude. This is giving off, like, you know, what do they call it? What are they? An hearse? An hearse type vibe? You know, the stuff they use to take coffins and stuff back to the funerals. So this is kind of cool. Nice car. That's cool. Let's see. We got a bunch of other stuff. We got an old F100. That's cool. My father-in-law owns one of these, but his is rusting away in the backyard, unfortunately. It's a green color. Super cool car, but I think it would cost more to save it than to just buy one that's already built. But, you know, it's, you know, I mean, sometimes just building it is more of an appreciation for the vehicle. You know, maybe someday if we end up with that truck, we might do something with it. Who knows? But as for now, it's just kind of rusting away, rotting away. And it sucks, but it's cool. Oh, we got a convertible Camaro. Ford. Which is a very nice build. So this guy, dude, I wonder how he did this. I wonder if he actually drove it up on that, or if he got his jack stand out, jacked it up, put it on the rock to highlight the suspension he's got going on his Jeep. This style of build too is super popular here in SoCal, dude. The like off-road builds, you know. Some guys actually use them for off-road stuff, and then some dudes just take them to the streets, and you know, speed bumps are nothing to them. But still cool. See the work they put into those off-road vehicles, and I know it's a lot. Ooh, look at the paint on this. This is a beautiful color, and the blend of the teal and the purple is super nice. This thing's sick. What do you think, babe?
I said I like the green.
Oh, you like this green? Or no, this isn't green. It's black, but it has like a dark forest green metallic flames going up, and they kind of fade into the thing. This thing's pretty nice. The wife approves. If the wife approves, that means Lando approves. Super cool.
Yeah, definitely take a picture of this one because your mom likes the Impala.
This old Pontiac's really clean too. Nice red. But let's get back to this. This thing's cool. Look at this. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take a short break. Lando's fussing.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Lando taken care of. He was hungry, but he stopped fussing, so now we're gonna just get the last few of these cars going. But beautiful, beautiful cars. You know, nice. What is it, Chevelle? Ooh, it is. Yes. Ooh, it's LS swap too. Look at that. Look at that intake though. Carbon fiber intake. Very nice. I like the black. It's clean. She clean though. Tell you what, today I think Chevy has the biggest outing. Tons of Chevys today. Impalas, Bel Airs, Camaros. I mean, you name it, it was probably here. It's been a while since I've been at a meet this big, especially with the classic car showing for on the American side. Got this older 911, air cooled, baby. These things are so cool. She a little beat, but that just means he gets her out there. Probably drives the wheels off this thing, dude. I mean, at least it looks like he does. I mean, he has to. The interior is really clean, and he just drives the hell out of it, which is what I like to see. Let's get the front end. I wouldn't be surprised if one day the wheels did fall off while he was driving. Just kidding. This thing's cool. That's cool. Back around. Now we're heading back to the spots where we were before. There's George's Z. Next to it is a very nice Cadillac with a beautiful paint job. I love the color choice here. The kind of like magenta and blue, the pink and blue. Very cool. Very nice. We got the beautiful porta potties. I mean, these things are sick. Stallion site services, killing it. We got a modern 5.0 Mustang. Very cool. Ooh, is that a Dodge Dart? I haven't seen many Mopars here today. These are the older Dodges are what you never see. Oh, it is a Dodge Dart. He was for sale too. Dodge Dart Swinger. He wants 33 grand, 69. This thing's cool. CBM Motors is probably the people selling this thing. Very clean example. I'm a big fan of the old Mopars, man. They're cool cars. Back then, Dodge was designing some very cool stuff. But the interior is nice. I don't know about 33 grand for a Dodge Dart, but it's pretty sick. Oh. Oh shit. I almost just slid down this hill. Damn. I almost fell down this hill. My crock got all jacked up. Very nice. It's good to see Mopars out here. Right next door to the Lincoln though, sick paint job. The white and the pink, clean. It's got the LEDs on the front for the lights. Very cool. This right here gives me some major Cars vibes. The sheriff or whatever in the town. Especially with the like kind of rustic look he's got going on. This thing's sick. And then there's my car, and then there's the Fox body I parked next to. But that's pretty much it. We made it pretty much all the way around. It was a great showing for this event, super cool. We might, you know, I might film some more stuff as we go, see what the event has, you know, maybe the awards ceremony or something. We'll see, but if not, we'll call it here. You know, we're gonna hang out with Lando. I'm gonna go shoot some photography. I might include that at the end of the video, just like, you know, a roll of some of the photos I've taken, but we'll see, but that's kind of going to be the workflow now that I'm done recording. I'm going to go shoot photography and just have some fun, some Instagram content and stuff like that, but we'll say, yeah, God, dude, I see it every day, but it's still so unreal. God, I love this car. I love driving it too. Fun. All right, you guys.